Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, we're going to do a garden tour this morning. It's just going to be a quick garden tour and try to make it fast anyway. And anyway, I'm just going to have a little fun this morning and take a garden tour real quick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn around here and get started. First, we're going to start on the patio here. And I'll start over here on the left. You can see this is a barrel full of lettuce. This is our lettuce here, a leaf lettuce right there. As we come around, we'll see a lot of Maureen's flowers. This is Maureen's flower garden here. Very beautiful. And back here we have, in this barrel, we got some basil, some chives, and some two different types of parsley, and some more flowers. These are some plants I need to get planted. They're not doing very well. Well, some of the ones that I've grown are not doing well, and I got to get them planted soon. These are Maureen's geraniums back here, and strawberries here. Some more strawberries. Now right now they're not producing very well. We hope that improves. And then Maureen put strawberries in these earth boxes here, and they're healthy plants, but we're hoping to see some fruit. And then here is a Japanese cucumber here, and as you can see, it's hopefully you can see it's putting on some cucumbers. It's doing very well. And you can see my 3 rose bushes. This is my survival rose here. That's kind of related to 9/11. And then my beautiful red rose. And over there is an orange rose. Okay, now we're going to head over here around this side of the house. And here's all the raspberries. And they're doing very, very well. A lot of the raspberries are doing very well. I picked a lot of the ripe ones, but you can see that they're doing quite well. And I'll just stand back here so you can see all of them. And they just go along the side of the house here. They're doing quite well. Then we come down into here. We've got a Tammy G, 4 tomato plants, 3. The first one here is a Tammy G, then this is, and these are Romas, 3 Roma plants in the back there. And then in the front here, we've got a Cubanelle, and it's doing quite well. Here's a Red Beauty. There's a Red Beauty there. And here's a Yellow Bell. You can see the Yellow Bell, and it's got a couple bells on it. This is an orange bell. You can see it's an orange bell, got 1 pepper on it, and this is a green. This is a Bonnie green bell, and of course that's we're about to harvest that pepper there. It's doing well. Here's our apple tree. It's doing quite well. I planted that, I believe that was last year, and it's doing quite well. We're losing some apples though, and I'm not sure why. I think this is a clematis, and it's doing quite well. It's beautiful. If I look away from the sun. And then here is our Brandywine maple, and it has grown quite large. And it's a beautiful Brandywine maple. We just love the foliage on that, especially in the fall. Okay, now we're going to come around to the hoop houses. And here's the Back to Eden garden. Most of it's back here. And in this first hoop, first of all, we have russet potatoes along the side here. And these were planted before this hoops were ever put here. So they're kind of in an inconvenient place, but still it works. Here, first we have beets right here. You can see you got all kinds of beets. Beets here. Here's Chantenay carrots, and let me see. And Maureen and I just had one of these the other day. Oh, they're so delicious. This is just some ground cover that started growing in, whoops, oh, I almost, that's ground cover right there. It's just beautiful. I just left it there. And here's some arugula growing. Right there's a little patch of radishes. Yesterday or the day before I planted 6 more romaines in here. They're doing well. This is in here, I don't know if you can see, but inside this hoop is Tuscan kale. Here's some Scottish kale in this line. These are some purple carrots here, probably hard to see, but and then here's a beautiful plant that just showed up, and it's an annual because this is the 2nd year it showed up. Has beautiful purple flowers on it, and this is the 2nd year that it showed up, so I get to enjoy it again. This is a row of spinach here. I'm trying to get to germinate, and then I've got another row of 6 romaines here. In here, this is new potatoes underneath chips. And the potatoes run all along here, as you can see. And here's some more carrots. There's 2 types of carrots in here. Chantenay. The Chantenay carrots. And they're doing quite well. They weren't doing very well for a while there, but it was because they needed phosphorus. So I put some phosphate on them, and they're doing real great. They're forming their roots like they should, and they're doing great. Here's that's actually some blue potatoes, and a couple of them came up this year. Didn't do as well as I hoped. Here's some peppers I grew from seed, and they're doing better, but they're not where they should be yet. Here's some spinach that's going to seed. There's another pepper, another pepper. This is a lunchbox orange right there. It's doing quite well. This is another orange bell right there. Here's some more spinach that's going to seed, but I got to get out here and harvest it. Here's a whole bunch of Yukon Golds right here, and they're doing very, very well. And then we got a bunch of cucumber plants here. That's a straight 8 right there. This is a straight 8. This is also a straight 8 right there. This is a slicing cucumber. That's doing quite well. And then another Japanese cucumber and another Japanese cucumber. Here is zucchini plant. And they're getting eaten up a little bit by somebody. And I'll figure it out and give it what it needs, I hope. And it'll be happy. Here's a row of asparagus I put in. I put in a bunch of asparagus crowns. And so I'll just scan down this. Hopefully you can see this. Now you can see a lot of these are females. There's some males. I believe those are male.